stayed out of play.
That's right.
You're able to have a little fun.
Right.
Oh, now he's going to take him to dinner. He's begging for the basketball. He thinks about it, and bang.
Oh, and then he eyeballs Marquise Chris, as we showed or saw right here. Now watch the stare. Admiring your work.
Jordan Knox with the finish and the foul.
What's up, y'all? This is Darren Travis, and welcome to KnicksatNiteTv. Alright, so this is basically the first episode where I'm going to go into the foundation of my, I don't know if you want to call it a podcast, TV show, whatever you want to call it. But anyway, it's basically about the New York Knicks, you know what I'm saying, and my passion I have as a Knicks fan. But also, you're going to get my opinions and my views on the state of the Knicks and things that's going on with the Knicks as far as transactions, player development, player movement, coaches, you're just going to get my opinion on different things about the Knicks. And I just feel, I give a different point of view other than people you usually see on TV. That's usually sports analysts. Most of them, besides the retired NBA players, haven't played, basketball on a high level themselves, but they sit there and they critique every little thing that an NBA player does or whatever like that. Well, me personally, here's a little bit of things about me on my background. And basically, like I said, growing up, I was a Knicks fan growing up, the John Starks era, Patrick Ewing, Charlie Ward, Chris Childs, even up to when they got Spreewell, Allen Houston. So, I've been a Knicks fan since the late 80s, you know what I'm saying? Because, I was born in 82, but that's besides the point. And I pursue basketball myself, In high school, I played basketball. I was fortunate enough to get a basketball scholarship to college. So, once I got to college, I was an All-American, which means, I was one of the best college players in my division that I played in. And after college, I decided to take my professional career overseas, where I played overseas for a couple of years. I also played in some minor leagues over here in the U.S. And I took it real serious. When I played on basketball teams, I was not coming off the bench. I was not the 12th man on the bench. I was playing at a high level. I was always a starter. So like I said, I took basketball really serious, and, I put a lot of time into basketball when I was younger. Like, I didn't go out partying, drinking, smoking. I traveled to a lot of places in the world, a lot of places in the U.S., all because of basketball, and I was very dedicated. Like, a lot of times I didn't go out. When my friends would go out, I would be like, no, I got to go train in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning. I really thought I was going to the NBA, to be honest with you. I trained very, very hard, very seriously. I used to watch game film all the time. I would sit back and watch tapes of old games from back in the days and watch it over and over again. People would say you're very obsessed with basketball. So, when I give my opinion, because it's just an opinion, everybody has their opinion, nobody's completely right or wrong, it's coming from a space where I understand where players are coming from or why a player may do a certain thing on the court, whereas somebody who doesn't really know the sport as well as I do would see it differently than me. You get what I'm saying? Even after I didn't get to, after I finished my professional career, I decided to come back to the U.S. and I decided to coach a little bit. I coach, kids, and I was able to see it from a coach's point of view. So when I come about my opinion on basketball, it's coming from a player's point of view, coming from a coach's point of view, and also coming from a fan's point of view. So, that's why, my channel, my TV series is a little unique because, You got the fan perspective, you got the coach's perspective, and you got the player's perspective all in one, all through my eyes. And, you know, so feel free at any time. You can leave a comment, you know, down below, or you can, I would like if you subscribe to my channel. And, you know, that's just a little bit about myself. Hopefully, you know, from here on forward, you enjoy the show. Remember, it's Knicks at Night TV. All right.